I know I'm looking a little bit scruffy here, but let me tell you, it has been a couple days. Now, today I would like to speak further on Swords of Legends Online, which henceforth I'm just going to refer to as Solo because it's what everyone else is doing. Now, Solo is a brand new upcoming Asian themed, very beautiful MMORPG. This game came out of pretty much nowhere and is going into both alpha and beta testing over the next couple months and then releasing shortly after. Now, Gameforge have confirmed that I have access to both the alpha and the beta test phase, and they went on to state that they will have closed beta keys for me to give away to you guys if you guys want them. Much like with Elion, all you have to do to participate in this, at least right this very moment, is make sure you're subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and then leave a comment down in the comment section below stating why you would like to play Swords of Legends Online. I'm not sure specifically how many beta keys I'm going to get, 10, 50, 100, but some of those keys are going to be given away to people in the comment section below. The others will be raffled away via our website, mmobile.tv, or via our Twitter and Facebook channels. Now, completely disregarding the upcoming alpha, the upcoming beta tests, I want to go ahead here and take a look at the various different classes that have been revealed. See, after they went ahead and released their announcement trailer, they went and revealed trailers for the classes, specifically the Reaper, the Berserker, the Spell Sword, the Bard, the Summoner, and the Spearmaster. I want to take a few minutes here and look through those myself because I haven't seen them yet, and I know that a lot of you guys are going to want to take a look at them because this is going to give you the opportunity to decide what you guys want to play. Okay, let's go ahead here and start with the Reaper. Now, I know there are a lot of you guys out there that really enjoy scythe-wielding classes. It looks as though the Reaper is an assassin. It is a melee class, at least according to the text information down the bottom left. The abilities here are very flat. You know what? This kind of reminds me of like a Necromancer class. At least it's combat style. Then here we have the Occultist. So for those of you that did not know, I myself did not know this, but you have a base class. In this case, it was the Reaper. It can go into the Assassin and the Occultist, which are two very different class types. Next up, we have the Berserker class, which actually reminds me kind of Guan Yu from the Dynasty Warriors games. Looks like the great sword wielding class is the Slayer. And by Guan Yu, I meant Guan Ping, actually. And then here we have the Drunken Master, which also utilizes a great sword, but is apparently a tank, where the Slayer was, I think they mentioned that was a DPS, right? A melee DPS. Next, we have the Spell Sword, which is probably the class I'm going to be, I'm not gonna lie. That is a ranged class that is apparently fighting very close range here. And is the Sword Artist. Wow, that looks so cool though. Guys can't deny that it looks so good. And the females in this game look incredible. And here is the Blade Storm class, which happens to be a melee class. Wait, it is called the Blade Storm class? I mean, okay. Oh my god, they're literally flinging swords at your face. Next, we have the Bard. I have never been a fan of bards in games. I've never been a fan of archers either, but the Dissonance class, at least, which happens to be a ranged class, looks really good. Like, I think these are the best special effects I've seen thus far. Man. And then the Harmony class, which is a support class. So this is going to be either like a class that utilizes buffs or a healer. I know they've mentioned DPS, they've mentioned support, they've mentioned tank, they've mentioned range, but I have seen absolutely no mention thus far of healer, outside of potentially support filling that healer role, interestingly enough. Next, we have the Summoner class, and I have always been terrible at micromanaging my pets, so this is definitely not going to be something that I'm going to be good at. Nature's Wrath, the class, which is also a ranged class. I feel like this is probably going to be a mage, like a magic class, kind of combined with a pet management class. And Nature's Blessing, the support class. This one looks much more like a healer. And there's a lot of floating around. But yeah, this class definitely looks like it is going to be probably the main healer. Unless there's another healer class coming up. But I think there's only one other class left to look at. And that class is the Spear Master class. And I guarantee you this is going to be a DPS. Yep, melee DPS. And man, this kind of makes me want to play this though. I feel like I might regret not playing that. And then the Phalanx, which is the tank. So it looks like multiple of the melee classes have the ability to either be a DPS or tank variant. But this is a really, really fast looking tank though. If anything, I would go the Spearmaster tank, definitely. And that was all of them. That was everything that was released with regards to the various different classes that you're going to find in solo. Now, they recently held a live stream where they went on to detail the cash shop. Players were actually kind of glad to see that live stream because they confirmed that there isn't going to be any pay to win. We got to see every item that was available within the cash shop. They were pretty much all only cosmetic, which is refreshing to see because that really isn't done these days, especially, mind you, coming from a publisher of a game. And the fact that this is not going to be pay to win, the fact that the Chinese version of this game is not pay to win, and the Chinese developers made certain of that in their version of the game, has taken levels of excitement for both me, for MMORSSTIX, and for players in general over the top. Players were definitely anticipating this, but at the same time, they were kind of on the fence. They were cautiously optimistic. And while I do urge you guys to remain cautiously optimistic, at least for the time being, at least until we can get into this game and take a deeper look at it during both the alpha and the beta test phases, I do think that this game is going to be not only a beautiful game to play, but something that could potentially be really fun. Anyway guys, that is pretty much everything I wanted to talk about with regards to Swords of Legends Online today. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, whether you're excited for the game, whether you think the game is going to be good or not. Let me know down in the comment section below if you want one of those closed beta keys, and again, let me know why you want one of those closed beta keys and why you think the game is going to be good or bad. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Someday soon I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it.